everybody. I'm going to do my grand entrance. I wanted to show a full body shot. This is Tony. Hello everyone in YouTube land. And this is me today, showing off. I know, not like me, but anyway, this is me today. 8 weeks ago today, I had my gastric bypass surgery. I weighed 303 pounds, a size 28 jean, much to my chagrin. And today I weigh 261 pounds, and these are size 22 jeans that I have not worn in years. So I'm very, very happy. In fact, I don't know if you can see it, but there's actually hanger marks on them from being in my closet for so many years on the hanger. So I wanted to show what I look like at this weight. I'm down 43 pounds, and that's over an 8-week period. So my grand total loss, 42 pounds. That's an average of 5.2 pounds per week. Now, definitely in these 8 weeks, there were some periods where I went like 7 to 10 days without dropping anything, and all of a sudden, boom. So I'd rather look at the averages. I'm trying not to get frustrated with daily numbers. I think that's really easy to do. You feel like, my God, you know, I've had my guts rearranged, I'm barely eating anything. I should be losing weight like crazy. And so when there's days or, you know, days on end where you're not losing, it can be pretty tough. But in any case, amazing numbers for 8 weeks. I'm just thrilled. Yay. Woohoo. What else did I want to talk about? 4th of July. I say too much. The 4th of July was great. First, we went and visited my best friend Amy and her husband, and enjoyed that. And Amy and I did a clothing exchange. Amy has been my best friend since we were in high school, and she's, in a lot of ways, and I don't know if she realizes it, my inspiration for a lot of what I do. A year before I quit smoking, she quit smoking, and for that whole year I was like, if Amy can do it, I can do it. And you know, I did. And then Amy really has been working hard at you know, going for walks and watching her weight, going to Weight Watchers, and doing really, really well. So she's smaller than I am, which is great, and so she was giving me a bunch of her clothes to wear. So that's super cool. Today I'm not wearing any of them because I wanted to show these pants. This is a new shirt I got at Stein Mart, my very favorite store. If you have a Stein Mart in your location, go. If you don't, I'm sorry. It really sucks that you don't have a Stein Mart. Excuse me. We went to a barbecue 4th of July, and I'm confessing now, I was terrible. And I paid for it dearly. Really bad. Number one, I have been drinking very, very little. I love to drink wine. I really pretty much gave up all hard liquor years ago, but I love to drink wine, and since the surgery I've had, you know, very little. The most I'll have is a glass. Contrary to popular, well, a lot of people said if you drink it's going to go straight to your head. I haven't noticed any change on how it affects me. In fact, if anything, it seems to affect me less. So I'm weird that way. But at this party, I had 2 drinks. I had Absolute vodka and Diet cranberry juice. And although it was delicious, I did get pretty snookered, I have to say, and lost my judgment. And at that point, I ate potato chips, regular potato chips with onion dip. And I don't even know how many. I know it was bad, and I knew, you know, as I was eating it, I was like, oh, this tastes really good, but, you know, duh. And about the time we were going to leave, it happened. I started feeling so sick, and I didn't want to be sick. And when I get sick, it's weird. I have not thrown up yet. I mean, maybe I will someday. What happens to me is I burp and burp and burp and burp, and I just can't stop. And it's a horrible feeling, you know, like I wish I could throw up, but I don't. And so I sat in the car for like an hour and a half feeling like I wanted to kill myself. No, not kill myself. I wanted to take back what I'd done. And you know, my husband feels so bad for me, and he's like, oh, you poor thing. But you know, to me, it's a lesson learned. I have to be smart no matter what. And you know, I'm not going to beat myself up about it. I had a great time. Was it worth not feeling well? You know, I don't know if anything is, but whatever. I had a great, I had a great 4th of July, and I lived through it, and I still lost weight this week, so whatever. I don't think we're here to be perfect. I think if we were perfect people, we wouldn't need weight loss surgery, because we would have never been overweight because we were perfect. And you know, we ate 1,000 calories a day, and that's all we did, and we ate our vegetables and very little meat, and that's how we lived our lives. But we didn't, and there's lessons to learn by making mistakes and actually kind of reminding yourself, you know, why this is such a great tool. Because had I not had this done, that barbecue, I mean, they had food, you know, as far as the eye could see, and I know I would have eaten way too much and gained 5 pounds, not had a loss of 2 pounds for the week. So that's me confessing to being a bad girl. Today is July 7th. I hope that's the right day. Today, I just want to mention this, not to get overly sappy or anything, but it was the day that Michael Jackson's funeral was, and presumably he'll be laid to rest. I watched his memorial this morning, and it was quite touching. I bought this magazine because it's my favorite picture of Michael. He was such a cute little boy, and I loved when he sang Ben. That was my favorite song. So this is my tribute to him. I will miss him, and the great thing about artists is that they really don't die. They're in our culture and our lives forever. Changing gears altogether, I want to talk about a couple of food products. Let me grab these. I, you know, am still struggling to find things that taste good to me. I'm very, I don't know, I have a muted palate. Everything tastes very bland to me. Or it's too dry, or it's too salty, or there's always something wrong. Like in my brain, I think, ooh, I can't wait to have, could be anything, fish or meat or whatever. And then I put it in my mouth and it's like, bleh. And I know this is gonna pass, and as my palate changes, I'll find my niche of the things I enjoy. But I wanted to talk about a couple things I actually do like that you may not think of. And this is a can of smoked oysters, and it's 120 calories for a 7, or a half, basically a half a can. But it also is 10 grams of protein. And for a meal, if you ate this whole can, 240 calories, 20 grams of protein, and there's really, you know, there's no sugar, 0 grams of sugar, 1.5 grams of fat. It's really not bad for you, and they're delicious smoked oysters. They have a lot of flavor, which is what I'm craving. You can eat a few crackers with it if you're hungry for that. But something that's easy to take with you, you know, these cans, you just pull them open. You don't need a can opener. Easy to eat. So if you like oysters, you might try these. I think it's something to think about. They also have smoked clams and other kinds of canned fish that if you read the nutritional labels, they're not bad, and they're a high source of protein, so I really recommend those. And the smoked oysters are cooked, and they're very soft, so they're almost, you know, very easy to make into a soft meal. The other thing I like is Progresso soups. This one is just a chicken and herb dumpling. This is 100 calories per serving. It actually says it on the label. But these are also a delicious, easy thing. It's 100 calories a serving, which means 1 cup, all right? So, and it's 5 grams of protein, not that much. But, you know, this is also an easy thing. But check out the oysters in the grocery store next time you go. So what else do I want to talk about? I guess that's it. I'll try to be better at the next holiday, whichever one that is. Oh, in less than 2 weeks, my daughter and her partner, Kat, are getting married in San Rafael, which is where I lived before this place. And so we're gearing up for that and really looking forward to that. And so that's my big next event. So anyway, hope everyone has a great day, and thanks for watching. Look forward to your comments. Bye-bye.